Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard. I am your host for this pre-market session. Just like we do each morning, we'll be watching for volume spikes in these two columns. Once we see a volume spike, we will click on it. We will come over here to the current bar volume, make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is high volume flow, like you see here. There's buyers and sellers battling it out. Once we confirm the volume, you will see the price run up like so, and I will mark a resistance level when the price stops rising, like so. Once it pulls back, I will mark a support level, and you want to plan your entry down here around support, but not without first confirming that we have tall green bars. These are volume bars, and when they're green, they're buyers. When they're red, they're sellers. Once we have these tall green bars, we look down here at the My Blessing indicator. These are buyers and sellers as well. The buyers are coming in, the price is rising. So to make it simple, we have a volume spike. Yes, the current volume is moving. The price is running up, waiting on a support level to be posted, or you can post them yourself. They're not that hard. And then we look down here at the volume bars and the My Blessing. If everything lines up, we make our decision if we want to pull the trigger or not. Never take my words, my actions, my indicators to heart to make your decision for trading, to buy or entry or exit. Always consult a financial advisor before you take any of this advice. This is for educational purposes only. I teach indicators and how to use them. It is up to you to reach out to the right authorities before you decide to invest money in the stock market. You could lose some or all of your money. Sometimes I make it look easy, but it's not, trust me. If you are a beginner, do not chase these green candles. If you are a professional trader, then it's all on you if you want to buy them. And I am guilty. Sometimes I buy them as well. Make sure that your chart is set up on your own computer. Don't trade off of my live stream. Sometimes my live stream is delayed, and delays can cost you money. Also, make sure your active trader is set to EXT. That means extended hours, so you don't miss a trade. Watching WRNT currently, didn't see much of anything moving hardly. Hopefully we'll get a good play or two this morning. And thanks to all of you for joining me. We have about 2 minutes to go before the bell rings. About a minute to go yet. About 20 seconds to go. Let's see if the Lord's going to bless us this morning. I believe He will. 5 seconds. All right, I'm watching WRNT. Let's see if it's going to run up or is it going to run down. Nothing currently in these two scans. Watching these dominator bars, this is the key right here. We want to see tall green bars. That means buyers are coming in to push the price up. I like to see it break above this average volume line. That's what this yellow line is. If it doesn't break above it, I usually don't take a play. Watching these volume spike numbers for anything that's steadily rising. Let's take a look at MICS. MICS is on the first green candle up. Got to be careful on these. Make sure they're not pump and dumps. If it looks suspicious to you, just stay clear of it. Or it could cost you money. Like, why do we have this big tall wick at the top? These are sellers. And why did they sell it off immediately after the first run up? That's the question you have to ask yourself sometimes. Volume is kind of slow, but it's getting there. It's not paying very much money, $1 to $1.02 to $1.05. Pushing up now, $1.06, $1.08. Pulling right back down. I'm going to stay out of this one. I don't like trading these cheaper stocks. Big red seller bar here. And while this is going on, I'm also keeping my eyes on these columns over here. Volume is picking up on this stock. Volume is now higher on this current candle than it was the last one. Pulling back. Not seeing much activity in these two scans, but I do have 8 other scans running. SOAR, is it still cheap like it was yesterday? SOAR around $1, starting to move. Looking at the volume, it's not where I want it to be. The last bar, 250,000. We need more buyers to come in. Watching these dominator bars. You need to make sure you don't have a pending order over under your monitor tab. Sometimes if you click it and it's on day, it will post an order for market open. So just for caution, go make sure you don't have a pending order over on the monitor tab. And always remember that this is to all traders. If you forgot to put your TIF on the XT and you click buy and the order does not go through, there is a possibility that it will post a transaction so that when the market opens on the regular session, that trade will execute. So always go to your monitor tab and make sure that order is not pending. Myra taking off. This one halted, I think, a total of 44 times yesterday. But we have no halts in pre-market. It may just run, run, run. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if they can push it up. Going to go ahead and mark the resistance level up here. As soon as this candle stops dropping, I will mark the support level. Need more buyers to come in. Not seeing anything else spiking yet. Not seeing anything on my other scans. Testing that 34 now. This is the 34 EMA. This would not be a pullback play. These are profit takers. All right, looking at CMAX. Volume's quite low, just like MIRA. So be very careful. I hate to see them run up like this and then the volume dies. Looks like it's going to be a tough morning. Good morning, Happy. Myra down at the 34 MA. And currently no traders. NMHI, maybe. Looks like the buyers may be coming in. I'm watching this volume indicator. It's not really high like I like it. We do have a tall dominator bar. These are buyers above the yellow line. The My Blessing indicator is pointing north. This white line is the trend, so the trend is slightly up. Looks like that one's going nowhere as well. Take a look at Myra. It just popped. See if the buyers will come in and buy it up. Pushing up now back to that 382, hopefully. I'd like to see it break that 382. Volume not extremely high. Been a rough start to this week. Yesterday was pretty good with Myra if you like chasing halts. I did not chase it. Maybe with yesterday's action, it will take off again today and give us a second run, but we never know. This morning, I bought the break of this right here. I only bought 100 shares just to test it. So I'm down like $22 right now. I'm just going to sit on what the remaining shares are and see what happens to it. Let's see if they can push it on up now and get it done. I should have got out right there. I was break even. But I'm going to hang on to it. I do not. I use buy the ask, sell the bid, and sell the ask. So if the stock is running up and I'm in the trade, I will click sell the ask to get the higher price. If it's running up and starts pulling back, I will hit sell the bid just to get out of it. I also have auto send checked, so it's just a one-click trade. Getting a pullback arrow here. We may break through that 382. Well, it tried, but it failed. GPAC. GPAC 50-cent stock. I will not be trading it at this range, at this high. The trade would have been back here for me if I were to buy this cheaper stock. I don't normally buy them though. Pushing up. There we go. That arrow never fails me on Myra. Let me go back to it. Good job, Eric. I'm up a little bit on this one, like $22, $23. It keeps bouncing up and down. Now back down to 18. Now we're getting somewhere. Nice volume coming back in. We had 85 on the last candle. We need this one to be higher. We exceeded the last candle. Pushing up a little more. I want to get out of it until a later time. I'm up a little bit, not red. I want to see a lot more volume come into it. Good job, Rich. Nice out, Don. Especially if you were negative and you ended up with 250. Let's go back to GPAC. I had to go back to this one because I really did think it was going to take off, but it didn't. GPAC still steadily rising. Does have profit takers, but the price is not dropping. Got to be careful on these cheaper stocks. Somebody sells a large lot size and you're going to be devastated. The cheaper ones do tend to drop fast. Take a look at MOGO. Looks like it went up and right back down. Not interested in those kind. Myra's still going. I think this may be the play of the morning. It may just keep going and going and going and take advantage of it in pre-market because there are no halts. You just got to time your entry perfect. And the reason it's going up is because I got out. Truth be told, so we had very low volume. The last candle was 144,000. That tells you the buyers are increasing. And I say buyers because the price is rising. So there's more buyers than sellers in this candle. But now it seems that we're slacking off a little. If the volume dies, it's going to be difficult to get out. You have to get out in small share sizes. So if you're holding 1,000 shares, you may have to sell 250 at a time. Take a look at CMAX real quick. CMAX going up. Nice pullback arrow on it. It may continue to go for a little bit. Pushing higher to 520, 522. $527, $530, $531, and $534, it looks like. I'm still watching Myra on another chart. It's kind of just sitting still right now. We need to catch one before the rise. We haven't done that yet this morning. Everything I've clicked on was already running. Trading, that is definitely the truth. I have those days as well where they don't go down unless I buy and they don't go up unless I sell. It just happens sometimes. SCRV. I see it on my scan. Not seeing the percentages rising on it though. It's kind of doing like the rest of them, kind of teasing instead of running. We need a lot more volume in these stocks than what is being shown on these last few stocks. Like everybody wants them to go, but there's not enough buyers there to drive them up. Myra may push up again here. Rob, that's better than down 28 cents, right? Green is green. Okay, so we'll call this no volume day, because that's definitely what it is. Good job, Terry. Good job, Yandros. See, y'all get out, it's going to go up now. It happens every time. Good job, Milo. Milo hanging in there. So you should have Myra and CMAX in your personal watch list. Keep an eye on them too. They may be the runners for today. You never know until the morning progresses. SCRV still moving. Yeah, SCRV still moving under low volume as well. CMAX pulling back. Just a little though, probably just profit takers because there's no volume. Myra still holding $4.17. Pretty tough morning, but we did find two stocks that paid a little bit, a couple of $100 for some traders, down to 28 cents. Depends on how you traded it, how lucky you were to get in and get out under that low volume. YouTubers, I'm gonna let you run over this morning to about 7:30. See if I can get you another trade in there. ANIX, I'm being told. Watching the volume, not too high on this one either. 45,000 on the last candle, 17, 19 now on this one, but currently pulling back. Pushing a little bit higher to 389 and immediately pulling back. Be careful chasing green candles this morning. They will eat your lunch. What I mean by that is they will take your lunch money away. Big red candle on ANIX. YouTubers, I need help keeping my ratings up on YouTube. If you don't mind, hit the like button if you like what you see. It tells YouTube that you like the content and makes YouTube buy my coffee every morning. So do me that favor, hit that like button. That's what it looks like. Fumagoo, a pump and dump. So here are your three stocks that moved this morning that need to be in the watch list. So you can keep an eye on them. That's what this scan does, is it tracks the stocks that have moved over the last 30 minutes. So if these stocks don't move over the next 30 minutes, they will be dropped off of this list. Myra pulled back slightly to $4.06. CMAX is bouncing off the 34, still above it slightly, well now below it. SERV pulled back, Myra pulled back, and CMAX is on the 34. Myra seems to be in a squeeze, or consolidating, or channeling, whichever word you prefer. So if you're new here, each morning we come and we watch for volume spikes. We see something spiking and it's green. That keys us off that stock is moving. We don't go searching for stocks. We wait for them to come to us. That's what this indicator does. It's monitoring the markets, keeping track on where the buyers and sellers are located. Looks like I lost my YouTube stream for about 10 seconds. Are you guys back? You still see the screen? Thank you, Fumagoo. Where's all the buyers? They don't want to play the market this morning or what? Ready for some big run-ups? Haven't had any yet? I have WRNT charted on another monitor. I've been watching it for about 2 days. It's kind of doing what the rest of them are doing, just kind of hanging out. ATPC. Hopefully it has a lot of volume. I don't see it in my scans. I'll type it in. It's underneath my price radar. That's why I did not have it in the scans. I don't buy them this cheap, but for you penny stock players, here you go. If you like it a penny at a time, this is your play. So from 24 to 28, thank you Money Tree for giving me the heads up. Still rising up to 29 cents now. 30 cents. Now 31. Still not in my scans up here because it was under my price radar. And if it triggers under 25 cents, it will not show up in these scans even if it exceeds 25 cents. Looks like it may be playing out here at around 27. Yeah, I'm watching CMAX. It's down at $5.14. It hasn't broken higher than that 522, I believe it is, 525. It's kind of like a bounce play, I guess. Myra's not doing anything. It's still holding around, looks like 408. So these were the three movers this morning. They go into a personal watch list so you can watch them throughout the day or until you're not interested anymore. Maybe pushing up for new highs on this penny stock, 36 cents now. Remember to buy the top of these candles if you're going to get out, or at least lock in some profit. Sell most of your shares when they spike up like that. So Serve dropped off the list. It's probably dropping down. And it is. It's bouncing off the top of the 34. We are at the top of the hour waiting for something to run. Hopefully somebody will put news out at the top of the hour and we'll let them read it. If it's good news, we should see the stock pop up here with some volume spikes. CrowdStrike. I think everybody should short this one. Lack of volume, that's what we're looking at this morning. Lack of buyers. WRNT trying to make a move up. Currently at 81 cents. Now 83. Nice volume. We're at 500,000 shares almost on this current candle. Needs to keep going. Currently 85 cents. Now 80. Well, it's bouncing. Thought we were fixing to pop up a little bit. And we may be. Looking at these dominator bars, these are buyers. We want to see tall green bars here. If you see red come in, that means there's profit takers, or they may be fixing to sell out. Nice tall green dominator bar. Getting nowhere fast, I know that. 87 cents. 86. SCRV moving up. SCRV may be the better of the play here. It's running. 887, 878, 877. Dropping back a little from profit taking. That's this red bar, profit takers. Doesn't mean it's selling off. It could be a pullback play. If this candle closes down here at the bottom, I will mark a support level for the bounce upwards. May not give me a pullback play. It may just keep going. Currently at a previous level. Need to break above that 877. Nice tall buyer bar here, dominator bar. Might see a pullback here. Resistance at 877. That was the previous high that I marked. Good job, Don and Terry. Kyle, I don't understand your question. How do I make prices like that? Got to be a little bit more specific. Good job, Terry. Might have already said that. All right, SERV pushing up now, 884. It's a red candle going up. That may confuse some people. I have these candles custom coded. So if one of the indicators are not in alignment down here, it's going to caution you like this is red, it's going down. The price can still go up, but it's warning you that something's not right down here. And you'll see green candles going down. That's a warning as well. It may change back to green when the indicators align back up. So it's kind of like caution, hey, I'm in this stock, it's rising, but the candles are red. So that means to pay close attention to your trade. Still pushing now, 892. Let's go, baby. Let's go to $12. That's what I want. Nothing wrong with wishful thinking. Back to green. Indicators are back in alignment for now. Pushing up a little higher now at that $9. $9.03. $9.07. Still pushing a little higher. Remember to take profit, to sell some shares, lock something in case all of a sudden everybody sells. Still rising, 917 now, 918, and 919 and 20. Rising slowly, but rising. 925. I'm going to get out here. So I wrote it from 890 to 920 at 500 shares. And no, I didn't make the candle fall. 500 shares won't do that. Nice and smooth. That's how I like them. It may not be over. That's just profit takers there. If it was over, it would be selling off. Thank you, Eric. Eric, did you buy any? Well, maybe next time. There will be more opportunities. Maybe recovering now. Let's see if we can push it up a little higher here. I'm watching for tall dominator bars to come back in. These are buyers. I'd like to see it break out. Now up to 933, 932. I see a resistance level coming up, or a previous level. Looks like 945 maybe. I can't quite see it. Yeah, 945. So we may or may not push up to that level. I'm going to say it will, but that's a guess, and don't take my guesses as a reason to trade it. Remember, lock in profits. Are we going to make it to 945? And we did. So we've traded it before. That's where this level came from. And that probably could have been as soon as yesterday. Remember to lock in a little bit of profit as we continue to climb. If you're new here on YouTube, that banner up there above where you type in the chat, the white and yellow one, that takes you over to our Discord. You can join our Discord for free. Get one of the indicators, which is a good one. I think it's the V4 indicator that we use for a very long time. It's still a very good indicator. You get it for free, and you get this scan for free. And if you decide to join us and make money with us for 3.5 to 4 hours a morning, you can click the upgrade button on Discord and join our premium membership. You get 60 something scans, 27 to 30 indicators. There's a couple of premium indicators, only two that are above and beyond the membership price, and that would be this indicator and these colored candles and this buy and hold and this up button. This up means there's a volume pullback coming, and it posts a white arrow. Very profitable indicators. We use them every day. I actually write them. I'm a coder. And I test them right here live before they go for sale on premium to make sure that they're working correctly and that you're able to witness these indicators before they go for sale. I don't have very many of them. There's just not a whole handful of coding you can do that will make these indicators perform like they do. It takes lots of testing, lots of code changing for me to get these to work correctly. But I've been on ThinkorSwim since the 1990s. I've been coding for about 15 years on ThinkorSwim. And I love trading, especially pre-market and after hours. Don't so much like the manipulation of the regular session. I think all the money is currently in pre-market and after hours, more so on the pre-market side. And I have many subscribers making money. If you don't believe me, join our Discord for free. Reach out to some of them. They'll talk to you. All right, the next one. Looking for the next one. AIDL. Kind of pulled back from the high of $1.69. Now sitting here. Let's see if other buyers find it and drive it up higher, or do they just sell it off? Don't just jump into this one. Let's see if we get a pullback play out of it. If this candle closes and some green bars come back in, I will mark a support level down here. Looks like it may sell off. Not looking too promising. All right, that candle closed. I'm going to mark a support level. We need a green bar to come in now. If we drop down below this price range, we will probably more than likely sell off. Looks like it's trying to push from 133 to 145. It did do a very beautiful pullback play. That's what we want to see. Now, if we can keep the buyers in it and push it up even higher, we may go back up to that high of $1.69. Notice I said may, and don't let my words influence your trading. All right, are we pushing up higher? Are we going to make it to that $1.69? Let's see if it happens. Red candles, remember what they mean? They mean these indicators are not in alignment. We did stay above the $1.45, but we do have tall wicks on the top. These are sellers. Pulling back down now. See you later, Myron. You have a blessed one, brother. Robert, I have guys that will help you get set up. We do have a support department, and they are very good at what they do. ADIL now squeezing, it looks like. Channeling, squeezing, consolidating. If it drops down below this $1.33, it's probably going to sell off. Looking for the next one. Rain. The only thing I changed is these two scans. I eliminated a lot of the useless stocks that were popping up into them. And it's number 4 and 40 in TOS scans if you haven't updated. See you later, Kyle. You have a blessed one. Thanks for joining us. WRNT, is it moving again? No, it's bouncing off a bottom and below the 34. Man, we got 4 days of rain coming. I hope it don't flood. It was an awful one yesterday. Five total days. And I would imagine everything that passes through here heads up towards the New York area. So you may have some rain coming as well. Yesterday's rain was strong enough to knock the power out. So if I go dead, I'll be back when the power comes on. And it's raining really hard right now. Not seeing anything on all of the scans. Yeah, I saw it, but I guess it's too cheap for me to be interested. But I'll put it up there. ATPC, it moved once this morning already, so don't expect too much out of it. And because I said that, it'll probably go to $5 or something. But I'm not expecting much more out of it. Currently 34 cents. TCB, make sure you click that blue animated circle on the top left. and you can see a few channels, and it should be listed in the channels on the left. 37 cents, 37.5, 38, 39. I just can't play these pennies. They're not worth my trouble. Yep, sounds like we're going to get some water today. It's really getting it out there. 39 cents now on this penny stock. And if you're wondering, no, we're not a penny stock trading place. We trade all price ranges. It's just that sometimes just the cheaper stocks move in pre-market. But we do have Amazon and all of them pop up here as well. Just all depends on what's moving that morning is what we play. Now, profit takers here on this penny stock, ATPC. Barry, I know how you feel, brother. Yesterday, we probably had 3 inches of rain in 30 minutes, maybe less. $0.42, red candle. That means one of the indicators are not in alignment. All right, YouTubers, I hope you made a little bit of money with me this morning. I let you hang in there an extra 30 minutes. Join me again tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. Central Time. Catch it from the beginning. That's when we make most of the money, is right at 6 a.m. Central Time. When our market session opens, we try to hit it every morning at that time. I'm here every day. And I appreciate you guys joining me this morning, but I got to cut you loose now. I got to get over to the premium side of Discord. And as always, have a blessed trading day. I will see you guys at 5:55 tomorrow. Goodbye.